He went to, he's like, oh no.
All right. So good morning and welcome. We are just going to go through and introduce ourselves. I just hit record. So I'm Mrs. Spino, the sixth grade counselor this year, and I'll be seventh grade next year.
I'm Miss Boulder. I'm the seventh grade counselor this year, and I will be eighth grade next year.
Miss Lucas, sixth grade counselor, eighth grade next year.
Sixth grade next year.
I am eighth grade counselor, sixth grade next year.
All right, I'm Mr. Zamora. I am the seventh grade administrator and will be hopefully future eighth grade administrator.
I'm James Cook, and I'm an eighth grade ELAR teacher.
Brian Tigelaar, eighth grade social studies teacher.
Wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share our screen. All right. So back in September, I believe, that was when we first met for the fall, and we originally went through the advisory council agenda. We told you a little bit about what advisory council is, to be a part of it, and what we do as counselors. So I'm just going to kind of go back over this first part, and then we can kind of go from there. So our school counseling mission is we as counselors engage learners. Let me see if I can move this over. To become emotionally balanced individuals in order to maintain a successful career and to navigate through the challenges that life can bring. And so that's what we do every day. We come to school to do that. And as educators, we all try to do that. But as counselors, we just work more one-on-one, and personally, we get used to the kids a little more because they share personal things with us. Our annual outcome goals. So there's 3 that we have been working as hard as we can to focus on this year. The first one is increase annual passing rate among all students by 3% for the school year. So how are we doing that? Well, when we've been able to, we're meeting with these kids that are not passing. You know, back then in September, we were in the beginning stages of this, and we've continued on. So it's been 2 or more core classes if the kids have been failing them. We've called them in for either to do, you know, a phone call or Zoom. And then number 2, increase student attendance in each grade level by 1% for the school year. Now, we all know the pandemic has thrown a huge wrench in everything. But again, we're doing what we can. So we're coordinating with our attendance clerk, of course, Ms. Lopez, and there you go. And we'll be coordinating with our newly welcomed Miss, is it Arredondo?
Arredondo.
Okay. And then just to implement a reward program to improve these students' attendance. Nobody wants to be truant, and you definitely don't want to be served at your door with papers, even though it's happened. And then number 3, improve the discipline rate by decreasing the number of referrals by 4% for the school year. So we've been working with our grade level admins. We've seen the students that have had constant behavior concerns. As a counselor, we, you know, try to pair up with them and see what we can do as far as mental health wise, and just try to help them get back to school and, you know, with the behavior, try to reduce the instances that happen. And then working with Dean Alexander to implement a reward program. And so she's been really great with that. And we try to keep in touch with her on that, and just teamwork makes the dream work for that. Okay, and then we have agenda items.
I can take the, you know.
Yes.
Okay. So one of the big things that we're working on now is pre-registration, which is the same thing as getting ready for, the kids are going to be signing up for classes for next school year. So starting, well, we've already done our virtual visit with the elementary schools. And so this week, we're supposed to be getting back that information from them. We're meeting with parents from 5th grade starting next week, so that they can sign off on the classes that their child is choosing for next school year. We have set up dates as well for 8th grade. I've emailed the science teachers for 8th grade because they have to have their classes chosen, and they have to have a 4-year plan, which means they have to plan the classes that they are going to take for high school. So we're gonna go through the science classes. And we do not plan to interrupt the classes, but we do have to have one-on-one conversations with them about what they want to do, their career goals, and we're gonna fill out their 4-year plan for them. They're gonna enter into home access center, so that's going to be, as you can imagine, it'll take some time because we have to do the students that are here and we have to do the students that are remote. So we're setting up.
Hey, guys, I don't know if it's just mine, but Ms. Lucas, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Do you have yours audio on? Feedback. And so I texted them, and then you went, like, I couldn't hear you at all. And I've said it a couple times on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
My audio's
no.
not on.
Your audio's not on?
Okay, sorry about that, everybody.
Yesterday when we were in that meeting.
No, I didn't turn it on because I didn't want it to
Yeah.
echo.
Yeah, it was echoing, and so I told them to mute, and then
There-
you went completely mute. I couldn't hear you at
Oh,
all.
because
So
you
the last 2
muted
minutes,
and
couldn't
I
hear you.
muted, so nobody can
The
hear.
last 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so the last thing I heard was science.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, I can join audio. Are y'all gonna?
yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going.
Mute.
Muted. Y'all can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so what I was saying is that we're planning to go through the science classes. We're not going to interrupt the science classes. We'll just pull the kids one by one. We have to take care of the 4-year plans with all the in-person and the remote students. So that is what we're planning to do. And I don't know if you heard me say that I wanted to prepare a module for the students to complete that gives an overview about high school as far as how many credits they need in each category, so that they will have that information prior to us going into classrooms talking about the 4-year plan. And then after that, we're gonna do the 6th and 7th grade pre-registration sheets. I know that last year we did the teacher recommendation day. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do this year as far as that is concerned. I know we've been talking about it with Dr. Barrett, and with the situation being as it is, because last year at this time we were not in the middle of the pandemic, so it went rather smoothly. Now it's a little different, so we have to be creative about how we gather that information from the students. So just we'll keep you posted on those updates, but that's going to be like February, the end of February. We'll do 6th and 7th grade course selections. Yeah, the next page. Yeah, right there.
Program result.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, do you guys want to mute? Okay, right now, it doesn't let you mute. Okay, right now, we don't have a lot of information due to the pandemic. You know, kids are being out, in and out. Attendance is hard to increase attendance because the kids are not here. We've been calling on kids that are out or checking on them while they're not here. Also, you know, bringing in kids to the office for academics and things like that. But I don't think we're gonna have. Why is that? Okay. We're not gonna have a true result on our progress because it's not the same as last year, the beginning of the school year at least. So we're trying to implement as much as programs that we can, and you know, help with the discipline and the attendance and the grades. But there's so much we can do with COVID being distant and the kids not being here and being sent home because of contact or because they're COVID. You know, parents are working, they're not making the kids log in and things like that. So we just need to be more, we have hands-on that, but it's just difficult to compare to last year. Also in our counseling program, well, we have done several of our counseling program. We finished our guidance lessons. We only need career and college and career. We still see students every day. We do the Kindness Monday. The college and career are going to do in May, hopefully. Bronco University, we still do it every month. Actually, we have 6 scheduled for between this month and next month due to registration. Individual counseling, we still see the kids when they come in. Small group counseling, that is going to be a difficult one just because we have been pulled for other stuff, trying to help out and everything we can. So we don't have the planning time or the time to be able to pull kids out. And the social distancing and things like that. So that is going to be probably we're not going to be able to do a small group where we'll try, but we don't see the time for that. We have done several outside resources referral. We have sent a lot of families due to anxiety and depression and increase of students cutting themselves or injuring themselves, and a lot of outcry for suicide. So we do the family assistant. We did it during the holidays, and we still continue with the food bags for our kids every week. And we do special planning for different things. I know the first week of February is counseling appreciation week. So we're gonna do something for that. Uniform, we still do uniforms for the kids and weekend bags. And what else? We're still doing activities during the pandemic. Well, we're trying to incorporate the kids as much as we can to the school, make it fun for them, because we know it's hard time. And like we said, you know, we have a lot of increase on depression, anxiety, and that reflects on the kids. So we're trying to make it a little bit fun for them so that they feel more comfortable coming to school.
Okay, wonderful. And then that sums up pretty much what we've been doing along with all the other hats that we all wear, right? But the next meeting for everybody, it's scheduled on April 13th at 11:45. And so if something was to change, as you saw that it got recanceled a couple times, we would let you know. Does anybody, I know some of y'all are eating your lunch and everybody's busy, but does anybody have any questions right now for us? We are recording this, and we're going to share this with the parent that wasn't able to come and our student that's on our meeting board that wasn't able to come.
or even, if anybody has suggestions.
Yes.
You know. Yeah. If, oh,
They may be.
but yeah, if anybody has any questions or any suggestions, we'll be happy to receive those as well. If you can think of any now, or if you can think of something later, just let us know.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. That will conclude our meeting for today.
Yes. Thank you.
Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Be safe and enjoy. Bye, everybody.
He was getting in while we're leaving.
Who?
Mr. Cook.
You doing what?